Well, the grounds in which the special court was hearing Ranya Rao's bail application, rejected her bail very clearly on the ground, saying that number one, that not only is the issue of grave concern because it involves smuggling of gold of 15 kgs gold worth more than 13 crores of rupees, but also it affected the national economy of the of and also it had implications to the national security of the country. Now, these things are the two major important points that the court observed. Apart from the fact that with the ongoing investigation that is being conducted regarding Ranya Rao, possibly her associates, and the court also observed that this could be a part of a bigger nexus that needs to be investigated as well. And based on this, the investigating agencies that have been conducting their investigation in this particular case clearly shows that it indicates that this case is very serious, and there should be no cause for bail being granted. Also, the court observed that very clearly that Ranya Rao, being a person who is of influence as well, could possibly influence witnesses, could tamper with evidence, and could also flee the country. And these are the reasons why it could hamper the investigation, and on this basis as well the bail was rejected. But it is very important to understand how that the courts made it very clear that this has national implications as well, because they're talking about a larger nexus. And Ranya Rao, especially visiting Dubai 27 times in 2025, that itself talks about how many times her visits have taken place, whether she has been part of a bigger operation. All that has to be exposed. And while the arguments have been put forth by Ranya Rao's counsel as well, saying that not only is she innocent, she's not guilty, and nothing was found on her person. Also, the way the DRI officials did conduct the entire way, the way she was brought in from the aircraft and through and questioned near the Green Channel itself, none of them had been followed in terms of the rules. But the court also observed that this a lot of the case that has been built and the documentation that have been submitted in the remand application also indicate that Ranya Rao had not only had she found with gold bars on her body strapped with tape on her body, and that she had also signed various documents after her statements were taken place, which we should remember that Ranya Rao, in a letter dated around March 6, 3 days after she was arrested, which she wrote to the DRI officials, said that she had done it under duress. Now, the court has said that they have found ample evidence to, as of now, reject her bail application. And now we need to also understand what the court who will hear the bail application of her associate, Mr. Tarun, who was also arrested in this particular case. His Tarun Raju's case also is coming up for the bail up for bail applications as well, and whether the courts will further what the courts will observe, especially in this particular case. But this case had not just implications like the court says in terms of national implications, economic implications. It also seems to have political implications, not just in Karnataka but across the country as well.